Well, joining me from our remote studio is Dr. Brad Crauer, and he's Associate Professor of Shelter Medicine at K-State University. And what I've got to find out here, our Clear the Shelters event continues through Monday. What should a person or family strongly consider before adopting a pet?
Well, thanks, David. I think that the important thing is that if you've decided to get a dog, that we look at dogs that are consistent with your lifestyle. So if you are very active, you just as soon not get a dog that's just going to hang out at home. On the flip side, if you're a homebody, getting a real active herding dog, probably not the way to go. Also, your lifestyle and where you live, probably if you have got a lot of space, a lot of room, a bigger dog, active dog's good. If you're living in a one-bedroom apartment, probably getting a giant breed that's going to take up half of your living space is not the way to go.
Okay, so let's say that we found the perfect pet, we brought that pet home. What's going to make the adjustment period go so much easier?
I think we need to recognize and be patient with any kind of acclimation. Understand that that's a big change for that pet, whether it's a dog, whether it's a cat. We don't know where they're coming from through the shelter system. We know that they've gotten used to being in a shelter, and recognize it's going to be new for you to get a pet, but it's also new for them. And so being patient, understanding kind of what their strengths and weaknesses are, recognizing their bathroom habits and getting them into the swing of your lifestyle. But I think that oftentimes if you've got another pet, it's helpful because they can kind of cue off the pet that you already have. The big thing that I would advise is to be patient, and certainly if there's any challenges, you can talk to the shelter that you got the dog or cat from, or also engage your local veterinarian. I think we're a wonderful resource in trying to help that transition and make sure that's a positive adoption experience.
Okay, so you mentioned the veterinarian. How am I going to find one that's professional, friendly, has everything going right without just throwing a dart?
Yeah, certainly there's a lot of veterinary practices out there, a lot of doctors doing excellent work. I think, like most things, if you have trusted friends in your area and they've had really good experiences with veterinarians, that word of mouth piece can be more powerful than just about any kind of advertisement or random online review. I think if you've got somebody that you trust personally and they've got a veterinarian, utilizing them as far as recommendations go is a great starting point.
And then how soon should we look at vaccinations or checkups after getting that pet?
Yeah, so most of our animal shelters are doing basic care as they go through. They should be vaccinated, spayed and neutered, but oftentimes those dogs need follow-up care. Most shelters now are adopting out animals that are older, maybe have some health needs. They should be informing you on what that patient needs, on what that new pet needs, and you may be looking to engage that veterinarian sooner rather than later. I think it's very important that we develop veterinary relationships to be able to pursue ongoing care and make sure that that pet's getting taken care of long term. So I would get a hold of a veterinarian soon after getting that pet. Just make sure that everything's on the up and up and you're doing everything you need to do.
Great information, Dr. Crauer. Thank you so much for your time and take care.